Hi there! If you're watching this video, you're probably someone with an interest in becoming more resilient against cyber threats. Whilst trying to find a product that will suit your needs, you will have come across our company, LuJam. This video is for anyone wanting to know a bit more about LuJam. So firstly, what is LuJam? LuJam is a cybersecurity company who help to improve the cyber hygiene of small to medium-sized businesses. The Cybersecurity Breaches Survey found that in 2019, 32% of all UK businesses experienced a breach or attack. A report published by the Online Trust Alliance in the same year found that 95% of all breaches were preventable. These preventable breaches fall under the remit of the NCSC, or National Cyber Security Centre in the UK. The NCSC is essentially the friendly face of GCHQ. They support the most critical organisations in the UK, the wider public sector, industry, SMEs, as well as the general public. This means that whilst GCHQ is protecting us from nation-state actors, the NCSC are trying to protect your average Joe from these preventable breaches. In order to do this, the UK government launched a Cyber Essentials certification scheme in 2014, which is operated by the NCSC. In this scheme, they recommend 5 technical controls. These controls are boundary firewalls, secure configuration, user access control, malware protection, and patch management. When correctly implemented, these 5 controls eliminate the preventable breaches. LuJam Cyber aims to bring a company up to this level of cyber hygiene in approximately 1 week. When you sign up to LuJam, you will be asked to install a LuJam sensor on your network and undergo a risk assessment with a member of the LuJam team. The LuJam sensor itself includes antivirus, a DNS firewall, an endpoint agent, a VPN, and a vulnerability scanner. It is important to note here that the sensor is not an inline device, though if you want to take advantage of all of its features, we recommend setting it as the primary DHCP server in the network. The risk assessment helps us identify what type of environment you are working in and how secure you already are. From this, we will send you a list of recommendations to carry out. With the actions carried out and the sensor fully configured, you will not only have implemented the 5 technical controls, but you will be able to easily maintain them. Once the company has leveled up on their cyber hygiene, the LuJam sensor provides continuous monitoring via weekly emails. These will include information and recommendations. Say, for example, a device on the network doesn't have antivirus installed. The email will highlight the device and recommend that antivirus is added. It will also send SMS and email alerts when significant events happen, such as a new device joining the network. You will also have access to the LuJam portal, which you can use to monitor your networks. The different pages in the sidebar are ordered by importance. On the Networks page, you can view which networks you have charge of and choose which you would like to look at in more detail. This then gives an overview of alerts, devices, services, and events over the past week. The services helps from a compliance perspective. Say I run a company and my policy is that all company data is stored and shared using Dropbox. Looking at the storage services used on my network helps me to ensure that my employees are complying with this policy and allows me to raise the question if a specific device is not. The Devices section gives an overview of the number and type of devices in your network. It is usually very obvious if a company has a bring your own device policy. Again, you can drill down into the devices to find out more information. I can look at Macs in the environment and see that only one of them has antivirus installed. It will also show you events. These are the sites that LuJam has blocked in the past 7 days. We block ads by default, as well as suspicious sites. The ad blocking is done from a privacy perspective. If you want more details on why we block ads by default, check out the link in the description. It's suspicious sites that you want to keep an eye on. Again, you can drill down and see which device tried to access the suspicious site. But it's only really something to worry about if you see a sudden spike in suspicious activity. And that concludes the whistle-stop tour of LuJam, an invaluable service that gives you visibility into your network and improves your cyber hygiene. To sign up for a free trial, click the link in the description.